Hey guys, welcome to your weekly prediction. Before we begin with the actual reading, I just want to tell you how this reading actually goes. Basically, there's no set time or date for this. The moment you watch this video, the moment you pick a card, and the moment you actually go through your reading, that's what's going to happen for you for the following week. There is no order in which you should watch this series. You can go ascending in number, descending in number, or random. It's totally up to you. Like I keep on saying, it's your life, it's your choice, it's totally up to you. You have the power to choose. Just be sure to like the videos you've already watched so you can go back to your history list and the liked video sections so you're not confused on which videos you've already watched before and the new ones that are coming out. That's it. On to the prediction then. Now let's move to the stacks. If it's your first time in the weekly prediction, just choose which stack you are most attracted to. Use your gut, use your intuition, whatever it is. Just choose from 1 to 5. Let's add some stones to help you choose. The first stack we have citrine with the stack 1. Horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free, a greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. If you like the horse or the citrine stone, choose stack 1. For the second stack we have the sunstone. It is guided by the spirit animal cat, independent. You are a natural healer, your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd, life supports you in every way. If you're attracted to the cat or the sunstone, choose stack 2. The next stack is guided by the stone of bloodstone. The spirit animal is the swan. Swan, grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. If you're attracted to the swan, go ahead and click on stack 3. Stack 4 is guided by the stone of pyrite. It is guided by the spirit animal of the hawk or messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. If you're attracted to the stone of pyrite or the animal of the hawk, go ahead and click stack 4. If you are not attracted to any of the stones or the stacks, we have the fifth stack, which is the kyanite, guided by a personal choice. Now, personal choice, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Now, what you do is close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? If you already have that animal, go ahead and list it down on the comments down below. And I'll see in making a weekly prediction for your spirit animal. Hey, if you pick the horse, the freedom, or the citrine stone over here, this is your reading. We have Ace of Wands upright, Hermit in reverse, Ten of Pentacles upright, Four of Wands in reverse, and Four of Swords in reverse. With all of these cards together, I think you're ready to be not single anymore. With the Ace of Wands over here, I think you're already transitioning into a new start of, difference, a revelation to you. You're enjoying something that's completely different. You're ready to step into that limelight. I think with the part of being single, you're already done with that. You're already over with it. You've made your peace with it, and now you're ready to find that special someone with you. Also, with the Hermit in reverse, it just amplifies that even more. I think with your dreams, with your goals in mind, as far as relationship, you want to settle down with someone. You want to have a family. That's where Ten of Pentacles comes in. And although you have this idea of having a family, you don't really have that special partner. You're freaking out a bit about a partner over here. This is where the freaking out comes. You're not too sure if the circle of friends or the people that you know, or even the guy that you're dating or the girl that you're dating right now, is going to be that special someone in the future. So that's a little bit, concerning for you. But with the Four of Swords in reverse here, there's nothing to be concerned about or At this point, it may be that you're realizing that the people around you, if you think about it, you don't think there's anyone that could be marriage material. So I think right now you're more focusing on going into the dating scene again, finding that special someone. Adding two more cards, we have tradition upright and negotiation upright. Now, this is a little bit weird because this has many implications throughout this card. Usually these two cards don't really have that much relevance towards these cards, but because of the way this is, how this card are presented and how this are presented, I feel like there could be some of you who are really into that marriage type of situation, that you would rather try to find an arranged marriage or something like that, or something that gets you into that marriage status fast enough. That's what you're thinking. If your mind's really into that marriage status, making that family work already, that you'd really go through a lot of things just to make that happen. Also, this is a general reading, so this could also mean that your application for a job kind of pulls through this week. So that could also be it. It could or could not be related to these ones above. Adding two more cards, we have cleansing and nourishment. Okay, so I think some of you are worried about your body. I think you're getting fat or you're getting too thin. I'm not too sure why. So you're probably going to start a new diet this week. I'm not too sure what kind of diet, but it's mostly to do with you getting back into your goals of losing weight or gaining weight. And the final card, we have the crossing initiation. It's the advice for the whole week, for the whole reading. Now, with the crossing over here, it just says whatever it is that you want to start, whether it's a new diet or you going into a relationship or you leaving singlehood, it's gonna be a long stride going into that way. So with the crossing over here, if you see, it's a path. That's where you want to go, and sometimes the path is narrow and long and it's dangerous. So there's other things that may happen in your life and you're not too sure of whether you want to cross it or not, because it is dangerous, it is long, it is hard, it is difficult. What the crossing is saying, just go for it. There's no issues involved in it. There's going to be problems in the long run. There's going to be fears, there's going to be a lot of things coming through, but it is worth it. So cross that road, do it. Okay, so if you enjoy that reading, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more readings like this in the future, go ahead and subscribe. If you have questions that you want answered to with readings, pick a card, go ahead and put that on the comments down below. I hope you enjoy that. Okay, thank you. See you. Bye. Hey guys, if you pick the cat, the independent card, or the sunstone over here, this is your reading. We have Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups, all upright, and then Seven of Cups in reverse. With the cards laid out like this, I feel like you're an actor, a model, maybe you have a show, you're a performer, or maybe you're in the office, or you're a salesperson. I'm not too sure what, but it involves you standing up in front of people and talking. It may be something of an artistic venture or maybe something technical, but most likely it's a creative pursuit in you standing up. And this week, I think you're doing that job for the first time ever. You're gonna get paid for something for the first time ever. Maybe not a first in your career, but something to do with a first. Maybe it's your first commercial, your first modeling gig. I'm not too sure what, but something of the first that's going to happen this week. And you can't believe that it's actually starting to happen. And, you've been just dreaming about this for such a long time. And now it's actually happening. And with the Ace of Cups right over here, it just tells you that this is awesome. This is great. This is a good start, and don't kid around that, you know, this doesn't usually happen to you. It will probably happen again, and you actually deserve whatever it is that's coming right this moment. Adding two more cards, we have protection in reverse and religion in reverse. Now, this is kind of going through the spiritual realm a bit, but because I think you're someone who is very religious, you have certain beliefs in your life and you've actually turned your back on them. Now, this is a warning card. I don't usually give this kind of warnings, but it is a warning card. So whatever it is that you are believing on, if you have a God, if you have a religious belief, a practice that you've walked away from, I don't know what the reasons are, but because of you walking away from that practice, you are left unprotected for some reason. So just be careful around that. I'm not too sure how you proceed forward, but that's what the cards are saying. Adding three more cards, we have celebration, we have Hegel or destruction upright, and winter solstice upright. With these cards over here, I think there is something to celebrate about. I think it's something to do with your performance over here, this new thing that's going on with you. So that's where celebration lies. Now, with this thing, with this new thing, I think it's going to change you. It's going to change you for the better, and it'll be all great. I'm thinking you're going to have a bit of waiting period where after this is happening, or this happens in the future, there's going to be a part where you just wait for a bit before something else comes up, before the next job comes up. So just be patient with that, because the universe is changing right now. Everything in your fate is changing right now for the better. So there has to be some patience involved for you to move on to the next project. And for the final card, we have benefactor in reverse. As the final card, it is the advice for the whole week and for all of the cards above. Now, what the benefactor says, it amplifies the protection and religion in reverse over here. I think that for whatever religious practice that you do, whatever spirit or God you call on, you have to give thanks. Benefactor is giving thanks to that, especially because you're having different changes in your life that's for the better. And I think you've always counted to that spirit, that God, or whatever that religion is. You've counted on it for so long, and I think you are now experiencing its rewards. And that's it. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more readings like this in the future, weekly predictions, go ahead and subscribe. If you have questions for general readings or questions about the readings about here, go ahead and put them on the comments down below. That's it. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye. If you pick the Swan, the graceful feathers of the Swan, or the Bloodstone, this is your reading. We have Strength upright, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords upright, and Three of Cups in reverse. Basically, with these two cards, there's going to be issue at work or at school. If you're studying, there's going to be something that you have to do, but it doesn't really work out well. I'm not too sure what, but mostly you're probably going to fail at it. That's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So what you're going to do most likely is go back to the drawing board. You're going to go back to your instruction list, whatever it is the request is or the issue is. You're going to go back at the start and redo and review everything just so you can make it right. But there are still going to be problems going along the way, and you're going to be needing help. But because of the environment you live in, probably people aren't really responding to help. They're not really helpful, or they're probably preoccupied in some sort or in some other project. They're not going to be able to lend that help. Adding two more cards, we have Rebellion upright and upright. Maybe the answer lies in something that people have never thought of before, or something out of the box, something you've never thought before. And it's only up to you to discover that and take courage in actually actioning on that. That's what these two cards are saying. It's basically something out of the box, something you never tried before, and maybe taking that step forward in changing the status quo or how people think. Adding two more cards, we have conformity and responsibility. Basically, what these two are saying is that someone in your family or your close relationship is expecting you to take care of the kids. If it's not the kids, you don't have kids, it's probably your grandparents or your mom and dad or your siblings. Basically, to take up responsibility in taking care of someone or watching someone over for the time being this week. And finally, we have the Farther Gate as the final card, the final advice for the week in reverse. So what that means in reverse is that going forward, I think if you are going to start something this week, it's best to leave it for another day, postpone it for another week, delay it as much as possible. Because right now, even if you do start something, open the gates, run ahead into something new, the results that you want isn't gonna come out this week. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoy that reading. If you do, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more readings like this in the future, go ahead and subscribe. If you have questions about the reading or any general reading for that matter, please leave them on the comments down below. See you again next time. Bye. Hey guys, if you pick the Hawk, the Messenger, or the Pirate Stone over here, this is your reading. Starting off with Page of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups upright, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Wands upright, and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there's a lot of queens over here. I feel like you're a woman. If not, you're someone who exudes a lot of feminine energy. You're more in touch with your emotions a lot. So yeah. What's going to happen this week with Page of Swords and Queen of Cups right over at the front, I feel like you've been in the dating scene a lot. And now you've actually probably found someone that you really like. You're probably tired of the dating scene and you're very thankful that you found someone that could probably potentially be someone serious in your life. That's both the Page of Swords and Queen of Cups over here at the start. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles over here, you're kind of worried about this guy because he's not really loaded. He doesn't really have much in the way of money, so you're kind of concerned about that. He's not the best person in regards to finances, but you're like, okay, I don't really care about that much, so I can probably work through it on my own. I'll probably rely on myself more rather than this partner because I really, really like him or her. So that's where your head is at, or that's where you think you might go for this following week. Alternatively, you might be a person who has a lot of money, a lot of cash, and you don't want that to be the reason why this guy or this girl is falling for you. Adding two more cards, we have Detail in reverse and then Insight upright. Now, with these two cards, I think there might be an issue at home or at work where you are not particularly sure what's going to happen, or if you do this thing, what will be the result. So you're asking help from a friend or someone of influence, probably your boss, for help just to get some insights on what you should do. Adding two more cards, we have Sun in reverse and we have Vision upright. There's something blinding you in regards to maybe work, career, or love. I'm not particularly sure which one. It's probably related to someone you're dating, or if not, because this is a general reading, there is something that's been, a thought, a belief, a concept that you have stuck through in your life and you want that to happen. You are really blinded by this belief and you can't get over it. it might not be actually good for you because it's everything that you want to see, this concept, this idea that keeps on you forever, and I'm not too sure what that is, so you're really into that. And for the final card, we have Drifter. This is the final card that gives the advice for the whole week and for the other cards. The advice of the Drifter is just let it be. So whatever comes at you, whatever problems that you come, try not to overthink about it. Try not to be so focused at it. Just let it come, let it be, let it flow, let it happen as life happens. If you found this video helpful and enjoyable, go ahead and give me a like. If you want to see more readings like this in the future, weekly predictions, general readings, go ahead and subscribe. If you have questions about the readings, go ahead and leave them on the comments down below. See you on the next video. Bye!